does. Look at that one, it's like, oh.
That's so cute.
It's like this. We really need to buy acai.
Yeah.
We're going to buy, actually only Yosin is going to buy Havaianas for her
If we
family.
find the Havaianas.
Yeah. For her mother.
My best friend and my aunt.
As long as you don't put it online, I think you can.
This one has no. Oh yeah.
Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel!
Não é só o seu corpo que tem mel.
Oh wait, should show the acai. Please subscribe. We're having acai. This is a strawberry.
Maybe tell them why you want to do an exchange here.
Yeah.
I can. Why I wanted to do an exchange here?
Yeah.
I wanted to learn another language and learn about other cultures, because I think the more you learn about other cultures, the more you learn about your own as well, because then you see the differences, and then it's like, oh, we do this like this in my own country.
Yeah, and I see that.
You learn a lot about yourself and your culture.
And I see that they're not really that different. I see that they're not really that different. Like,
Yeah, some things are like almost the same that you would expect to be totally different, and then other things that you would expect to be the same or like the complete opposite of each other.
what advice would you give to someone who wants to do an exchange?
Try to make friends as fast as possible if you can, because like you're gonna meet a lot of people, but to make friends you still need to put in some effort, because like cultural differences and stuff, it's a little bit more difficult to make friends, so you really need to put in the effort, because otherwise
To really enjoy the time.
yeah, because like in the beginning you're gonna miss your home, because like everything is different, nothing is familiar, so it feels very weird, and you're gonna feel lonely in the beginning, because you're like, even like for me it felt very strange, like stepping off the plane and seeing all the plates in the things in the airport all being in Portuguese. That was also like, oh my god, I'm in a country where I know nobody and I barely know the language.
Yeah. And it's like a country so far from your home. Were you scared of getting some injury, like getting sick in another country?
Not really, because I don't really get very sick, and like there are still medicine in other countries, even the medicine is different. But like the weird thing is, like even if you get sick, it's sometimes a little bit weird to say it to your parents, like, oh my god, to your host parents, like, oh my god, I'm sick, like I need medicine. It's a weird feeling.
Did you really want them to get really preoccupied? You really want to get them worried?
Yeah, because you don't know the language very well, you can only say I am sick, not like, oh yeah, my stomach hurts, but it's just a little bit. I think it's just because I ate something bad. Like, it's difficult to communicate how severe it is, or like if you think you need medicine, or just the day rest, or like communication is sometimes difficult. So like, even if there's a little problem, sometimes you're like, it's fine, I won't worry them with it. Just because like you don't know how to communicate it. Because like my first family didn't speak English, so it was like sometimes a little bit more difficult to communicate. Because well, I could speak Portuguese, but for some things you need a larger vocabulary to explain like exactly in detail what they need to know. Because if you say like just the rough lines, it could come across a little bit different than you intended to.
But like, talking about the food, did you have any rejection? Something that
I like Brazilian food, but I miss you. Oh my god, that's like something. You miss the food from like you expect to miss it a little, because like, oh my god, I won't have this food for like so long, but you miss it so much.
But like Candace.
No, just like in general, like sometimes you have a craving for like, oh, this week I'm feeling like stroganoff, or so like for you, but like you don't have it. You can't even ask for it because they don't know it.
And how to prepare them.
Yeah. So yeah. And also like sometimes they will have something like, for example, they do have fries here, and if they know like, oh, the fries are from Belgium, they always wanna like, oh, give me fries or give me chocolate. But the chocolate and fries are always disappointing to me.
What's the biggest difference in the fries here?
The thing is, it's not that they're always bad. Like in Belgium, the fries are not super special, but like it's all the snacks that we have with the fries, all the sauces that we have. Just going to get fries in Belgium, it's an all different experience. It's just like, so it's very different. You come to Belgium one time, I will take you to the place where they sell fries, and you will see it. Because it's just different.
I love beans. I eat rice and beans every day, so I think I'm probably going to miss that. Because I don't think that they're going to have them. Like,
and even if they have them, it's not like it's not gonna be the same as here.
Yeah. But like I eat it every day, and I eat beans with everything. Even when I'm going to eat pasta, I eat with beans. Would you recommend other people to come to Brazil?
Yeah. Even if you think you know a country, like you kind of live there for a year. I don't know, I knew some things about Brazil, like Brazilian culture and stuff, but it's always very different when you experience it.
Did you thought that Brazil was going to be similar to Rio de Janeiro or movies that you watched?
I guess in some ways yes, but I was also realistic, like, okay, that is one view of Brazil. Like, not everything is gonna be the same. There's always some food in those movies, but like, it's not 100% accurate. What you're also gonna miss is like the music. Because here in Brazil, for example, everything is in Portuguese, the radio, almost everything is in Portuguese. It's also because you have a lot more music. Like, Brazil is a big country, so you have a lot of everything. You have a lot of Brazilian things. Belgium is a smaller country, we do have like Belgian music. But because we speak Dutch, we also listen to the Dutch music from the Netherlands, or French music, and like, you don't play those or just English as well. You don't hear it a lot on the radio here or at parties.
How are parties in Belgium?
Very different. First of all, the music is different, so you dance different because it's different music. I mean, sometimes you do dance the same, but like just the vibes in general. Like here, you have like the walls of the boxes. We don't have that. like, yeah, it's just different. Also,
Like,
maybe
what
like the way
music
people
genre do you listen to?
at parties, like at a normal general party in Belgium, it can be like pop music, sometimes a more popular techno song, or like hardstyle, but it's not all the time techno or hardstyle. Like we do have like the raves as well, that's only techno. Like the normal parties, it's like pop mixed with like a good beat.
And do you have anything like drinks or food?
Beer.
Beer.
I miss beer. Here at parties, there's never beer. Also because the beer here sucks, but well, yeah. For me at least.
I never had any beer in my life, so I can't really say that.
But at parties here, most of the time it's like vodka or whiskey mixed with like energy drink.
Yeah, in Brazil.
Yeah. And you don't even have the option for beer most of the time.
Or like, your teens, like under 18, they only drink like fermented alcohol or destillated.
Like in Belgium. In Belgium, when you're 16, you're allowed to drink beer and wine. I think up to like drinks of like 8 or maybe like 10 or 12% of alcohol. But when you're 18, you can drink heavy alcohol. But most people drink earlier. And most people also ignore the 18 rule.
Is there anything you're going to miss from Brazil?
Yeah. Also food.
Like açaí.
Stroganoff.
Feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell that feeling like I'm right.
Churrasco, like also, but churrasco here is also not just the food; it's also the vibe. Like everybody's drinking it. Yeah, we kind of have it in Belgium, but then the food is a little bit different. But still,
Like, did anyone take you to a churrasco where there is pool, music, like, like you go to a churrasco, but there is also people swimming and they're listening to music. It's like a big party, like everyone from the family, friends. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And you listen to pagode. That's really nice.
also I think like the more open culture here in Brazil.
Like people are
Like-
open to talk about everything.
Yeah, like for example, at parties you can easily go up to people you don't know and like start a conversation. While in Belgium, you can do that, but it's a little bit weird. People think it's like weird. If you want to meet new people at parties, what we do is like we see like a friend or a person that we kind of know, and then we go up to them and they're with their friend group, and then you can talk to them. But like going completely alone is like if you actually really don't know them, it's kind of weird.
Like, that's crazy because here in Brazil, I was at the medicine school I was watching a class there, and after someone asked me if I wanted to have a ride back home, and I didn't even know them, and I accepted them, no, my bad, my English is broken. And I accepted, and then they took me back home.
Yeah, that would not happen in Belgium.
That was so crazy.
Other things I'm gonna miss. Well, my host family I'm gonna miss. My friends I'm gonna miss.
Your host family is really nice.
Yes. The fact that some things are cheaper here, I'm gonna
Like,
miss.
what is cheaper in Brazil?
Food in general. Like, okay, I paid like almost 30 reais for this. 30 reais is like 6 euros or a little bit more.
Yeah,
I think in Belgium, I would have paid 12 for this. 12 euros, which is almost double.
we receive money in euros. So I
But-
think that's cheaper in a way. There. And here is more expensive because people
Oh no, but no.
receive in reais.
Yeah, but the reais is like kinda, it's almost No. 350 reais is like almost 60 euros, kind of, I think, mais ou menos. But in Belgium, the exchange students get 100 euros. It is more, yes, but not that much more if, like, compared to food that's almost twice the price. Make sure that if you're with your host parents and your host parents are gonna go to the supermarket, then you go with them and you can be like, oh my god, I really like this, and then they buy it for you. Or like ask if they can buy like some typical snacks for you from the country so you can try out some things.
I really have to quit my diet once I'm in the exchange.
It's better to just not care. Because it's just, yeah.
One life over two.
You wanna try things. I know I'm gonna gain a lot of weight when I come back because I have like a list of all the foods that I missed from Belgium. So when I came here, I didn't have a list of things I wanted to try because I didn't know what there was. So you're just gonna try when you see something. So you're not gonna eat a lot in the beginning. But when I come back to Belgium, I literally have a list of things that I want to eat. So I'm gonna gain weight. Like some types of bread, fries.
I don't really like Brazilian breads.
No, it's better. I don't know in Hungary, but like in Belgium we have better bread. Pizza, because I don't like the Brazilian pizza.
I like Brazilian pizza. It's so filled. It's really good.
I don't like too much on my pizza, so I have a lot on my list. Chinese food, because like here you have more Japanese.
Yeah.
We have more Chinese.
Like, yeah, so
I do also like that, but like in general here you have like just more Japanese restaurants and stuff.
yeah. There's Japanese restaurants everywhere.
And we have more Chinese ones. We also have Japanese, but like in general more Chinese. So I miss my Chinese food. I miss my brothers. Because also like we have a brother and a sister. Like siblings, if the family dynamic is gonna be different in your host family, it's gonna be weird. In my first host family, I had a sister for like a month and then she left for Germany, and then I had no siblings. Which made it like I was not super happy. I don't know if it was like only that. I think it was multiple things. But I got a lot better when I came to my second family and I had a host brother, because in Belgium I have two brothers, so it was more close to my home situation in Belgium. So I felt more at home faster.
My exchange, I'm going to have two sisters.
That's good. It's better to have siblings. Because like if you're the only child in an exchange, it's not nice. Because like if you have siblings, it's like you have a friends already.
You don't really need to go out to make friends.
No.
They're at home.
And also you just feel less alone.
I like my siblings. But I don't think I'm gonna miss them that much.
No, same with my brothers. I didn't think I was gonna miss them a lot because I did think I was gonna miss them, yes. But I was like, they're not gonna miss me a lot.
Yeah. I think my brothers.
But I think they kind of do, because like it's so cute. Because when I come back, they're in their exam period. Like they have exams, they have to study a lot. So one of my brothers asked me like, "Oh my God, Yuzi, do you think it's gonna? Would you mind if I don't come to pick you up at the airport because I have to study?" And I was like, "I don't mind. Like it's just 2 hours, chill. Like you'll see me 2 hours later. Like it doesn't. I've been away for 11 months. 2 hours is not gonna make a big difference."
Yeah, that's nice.
It was so cute.
Like I think my brothers are even going to notice that I'm abroad. You know. Oh, did she leave? I didn't notice. I think.
No, my brothers noticed.
But my sister is going to miss me a lot because I take her out like every weekend. I go out with her, we go for a walk, we go to the park, so she's going to miss me. But my older brother is taking his in the university. He has his friends, his girlfriend, so he's not gonna miss me.
I just annoy my brothers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't really fight a lot with my brothers. But my brothers now, they're both in puberty and they fight a lot between them, but not with me. So I think that's why they miss me a little. Because, like, okay, they're like, sometimes they have good moments and they're friends with each other, but then other moments they hate each other and they cannot stand each other. And then in those situations, they would come to me for support and stuff, which they now don't have. No, just wait 1 month and then I'm back. When you feel a little bit down or something, and you're like, this is a moment that I would need like a hug from my mom, but you can't. And it's like,
But like when you go back home, you're going to study at your parents' house.
yes.
When you go to you study,
Yes, I go to university, but my university starts in like September. So I still have like 2.5 months that
it's
I'm
in a
home.
different city.
Yes,
Is it far from your home?
an hour away. But so I go home every weekend, but I stay there to study.
Yeah, I plan to go to university next year, but it depends if I'm going to pass the exams. I'm studying every single day for the exams.
Like, I don't know, university, it's so... I feel like when you're in university, you have to like be grown up or something. And I feel like a child.
The exchange program helps you to grow up, to have a more mature vision of the world and what you want for your life.
I don't know, maybe a little, not too much, but like, I think from an exchange you just learn to be more okay with being on your own. Like, you have to do it on your own. There's nobody to help you do an exchange here. Like, okay, they can help you get there. Like, you have your host family there, but they're not helping you do an exchange here. They're just, yeah, they're just there. You really have to do it on your own. And I mean, it's not that it's very, very hard, but like, you just, yeah, it's, you learn to be more independent, like in a way of maybe trying to find solutions on your own, not always going like, oh, mom, can you help me with this? Like, you learn to be in that way independent, not like independent, like, oh my god, I don't need you anymore, my parents or something. Like, it's, yeah, it's,
But finding the solutions by your own.
yeah, just kind of like, you learn to not ask or like first do it yourself before asking for help from like anybody in general. Because like, for example, like I will go live on my own in university and like even like in the beginning I would like maybe call a little bit more back home to like give more updates or like for example everything with like the trip that I did with Rotary, I had to take care of myself here because like it was all in Portuguese and stuff, so I understood like I had to pay for my plane tickets. I am next week gonna see a friend in another city, but it's like a 6-hour bus ride away. I have to pay for my bus ticket, I have to organize it, I have to, like, without my parents' help, because they cannot help. So I have to do it alone. It would be useless to ask them for help. So in that, because I think that if I were to do that in Belgium, I would have picked up my laptop, gone downstairs, sat next to my mom and was like, Mom, can you help me with this? Even though I technically could do it alone. Like those kind of things.
Like, are you a different person from the moment that you came in now that you're going to leave? Did you change something in yourself?
I think I was a bit different in Belgium than I was here, but it's like in Belgium I was more or easier myself because I had already a lot of friends and I was more like you're confident in your language, so you're like you're more open.
Better.
But here it's like in the beginning or
I mean, like, I feel so much funnier in Portuguese than in English. I feel like I'm
it's
so
the same.
like
You feel I feel like most of my exchange here I
feel like
didn't speak a lot or something, but it's only because I didn't have the vocabulary to say everything that I wanted to. Like sometimes my friends in school like, oh, why don't you say anything? And in my head I'm like, because I don't know what to. Like if it was in Dutch or in English, I would have more easily come up with like something to say. But like because it's in Portuguese, my brain just. I mean, sometimes I can say something, but sometimes I just don't know what to say, and I just don't say anything.
yeah, I feel the same sometimes.
And it's not like I have a different personality now.
But it's a different way to express yourself.
Yes, but I feel like when I get back to Belgium, there won't be much difference. Because I think I will easily go back to the ways I was in Belgium. Maybe a little bit different, like, I think I will be more open actually when I get back in Belgium. Because like, I think I have adapted here a little bit at least to the culture of more openness. I'm not Brazilian and
I remember like the first time that I met you, I think we just shook hands.
No, I think that was Tiffy.
I didn't shake hands with you.
I think maybe, but like a lot of people in the beginning they shook hands with me, but just because I was an exchange student and they think that we don't hug in Belgium or something, but we also do. You just do it here more. So like here, even when you see your friends, you like hug and like kiss on the cheek. That we don't do a lot in Belgium. We don't do it a lot with your friends, but like with family, I always do it. Aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, like grandmas, grandpas, you always do it. So it's not like I am not used to it. You just here do it more. And even like the kisses, like, yeah, I also, but just less than here. We never shake hands actually. That's very formal to shake hands. Like, okay, yes, sometimes. Yes, we do it sometimes, but I see it as something very formal or something.
Sometimes I like better to shake hands than to hug people.
Yeah, and
boys,
so, yeah.
I don't really like hugging boys that.
Yeah, so, some boys it's so fine, and some boys hug and it's like, why did you hug that way? Like, okay. Stop.
And I don't know, something about the hand, I feel like I can really feel the person just from touching the hand, you know?
Maybe because you also have to look them in the eyes when you do it. I think it's like that. Because if you hug, you can kind of look away, and it's like quick. But if you do shake hands, you're like, hi, and you like really look in the eyes. There's just also what you will realize is like there's some words that you use in your language that you cannot just translate into English or to Portuguese or something, or like yeah, that too. But like for example, something bad happens to someone, we say "oh charme," which means "oh poor one," literally translated. But it's weird to say "oh poor one." You cannot say it, but it's normal in Dutch. Also, like "voilà," we say like "voilà" means like "oh." Literal translation like "oh look there" or like "oh see."
Yeah, like talking French.
Voilà is French, but we say words in French because I live in Belgium, so we have a lot of French words in our Dutch Also, allez. We say allez, or we say on y va instead of vamos.
Really?
Sometimes we say on y va.
Oh, that's nice.
Because we don't really say
like allons-y.
no. We say no. We don't say that. But like we don't really have a saying. Cause like in English you say let's go. In Portuguese you say vamos. We don't. In Dutch it would be laten we gaan. It's just weird in Dutch. So we say or let's go or on y va. Yeah, like, but on y va, I can just say vamos in Portuguese, so that's fine. But like allez, like we say, like in English you say oh come on, we say ah allez, like that, like stuff like that. There's no way to say it in Portuguese kind of, or at least I am not fluent enough to substitute it.
But sometimes people say voila.
In Portuguese? I've never heard it. I also say hey.
Moment of silence.
Let's keep silent for a minute for Alex to went back to France. I don't know.
What did you think of what we're going to say? Are we going to be able to listen to ourselves, or there's going to be
I
so
hope
much?
so. And otherwise, let me delete this. Oh, wait, I'll show you something. We are gonna design they asked us to like kind of design t-shirts for like our district, t-shirts for Brazil. So I drew this. Yes.
You're so good.
And this is gonna be the back, like my second home, all the names, and it's like pedaço do meu coração fica no Brasil.
It's so cute. It's beautiful.
Yes. So it's like here is our district name because we need to have a district name Brazil. Like just everything you need from Brazil almost.
Like listen, like reading this and then seeing the people. Are they going to break up once he's going back to Germany?
Oh.
Because like there's an exchange student. He's from Germany and he's dating his host sister.
But he moved families. Did I think I told you.
No, you didn't tell me.
No? Okay, wait, let me then
They're
recap.
still host brothers.
Yeah, but like so, we gossiped too much about it, and Dorota found out, Delma found out, and like Delma is okay with us dating, but she found it inappropriate that it was his host sister, so we had to move families.
But they're still dating.
But they broke up, but they're still dating.
My goodness, I didn't know that.
I forgot to tell you then. But he is still dating her, but now it's not his host sister anymore. No, but it's like, but the parents like encouraged it. Her parents, and apparently they slept even in the same bed and stuff. I found that out like yesterday.
And the parents were supporting. Yeah.
I don't fucking know why. Like,
I mean,
if I had a daughter,
my
I would be
parents
fine with
never.
her. I would be fine with her dating, but I would not be fine with her at that age dating and living together with the person that she's dating.
Because they were literally living together.
Like, imagine all the parents are like, oh yeah, we're going out. We'll be back in 3 hours, and
But like,
I mean, you know, youth will, like, if they want to, they will find a way. But still, like, you're giving them a lot of chances living together. A little bit too much.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if they did it,
But like, they started dating the moment he came to Brazil.
I don't think but like,
Was she his first family?
I knew he was dating her. I think December, November. I found out that he was dating her.
Because like, if he came to here and we started dating, there was like love at first sight, and they were like,
I don't know if it was love at first sight, but like I found out I think in November or December. So like let's say December, January, February, March, in, let's say, almost April. So like April, May. So like they're at least dating for 6 months.
But it's like
That we know of.
what I was going to say. Oh, I was imagine like it's her first boyfriend and her no, my bad. Her first boyfriend actually looks like a husband because they live together.
With
Imagine
her
that.
parents.
With their parents.
I, to be honest, I would not even want to have a relationship with someone who's living under the same roof as me and my parents. I personally...
I would be so scared.
Look, if there
I
would
think I
be an exchange student in my house and I liked him, I would personally like... Okay, if I liked him and I couldn't help it and I told him like, oh, I like you, I would not start something until he's in his next family. If I really liked him.
Yeah, but I see that you were really a mature person and every time can handle with anything. Like, I don't know, what would his family think from Germany, because they can't really control their child in another continent.
Yeah,
So
what if he just didn't tell his family?
yeah, I think he did.
Because like, he can just speak to his parents in German, and maybe his host parents don't know any English or probably also not German, so they cannot tell his parents. Like,
But their parents know that he moved from another family.
yeah, now they do. Now they do know, but like I don't know if the parents knew from the beginning. Or maybe they did and they trusted the situation because, well, the host parents, so they are watching, basically. So there is more supervision in some way. But in some other ways also not.
Yeah, but there are like 4 rules: no dating, no drugs, no drinking, and no.
There are more. I think there's 6. No dating, no drugs, no drinking, no driving, no drilling for like earrings, and no illegal downloading. There's 6.
He probably broke
Like
up.
you cannot do tattoos or like piercings. That's the no drilling.
You know that, so you can like tattoo Brazil.
No, but a lot of people have done it, but like at the last 2 weeks of their exchange, and done it in a place that they can just put on clothes and not see, and then like 2 weeks before your flight back or something.
Do you want to do any tattoo?
I wanted to do it actually here in Brazil, but my mom in Belgium was like, no, you're not gonna. And I was like,
What if
okay,
it
then
hurt
not.
so much. And
I want a tattoo, but like I don't want to be.
Oh, tattoo.
A tattoo. I don't want like to be full of tattoos. I want like a ladybug, maybe like a little ladybug like on my back somewhere. I want a matching tattoo with my best friend. But if I want tattoos, I want them at places that I can hide. Because personally, like professional, like I don't know, in the professional workplace, just in general, I think there's still some stereotypes about it. Like here in Brazil, a lot of more people have tattoos. In Belgium, it's a lot less. Like here in Brazil, a lot of people have like tattoos on their arms, or like maybe like here or something. It's more normal. Like I've seen a lot of people here who have like tattoos on their face and stuff. And okay, that's maybe a little bit much here as well, but still, there are a lot of people here that have it. While in Belgium, that is like not at all.
They don't have to.
Not a lot of people have tattoos. And also here, people get them young.
Really young.
Like in school, I have people that are already having like 3 tattoos, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like in Belgium,
In my class, there's a girl who has like 4 tattoos already.
in Belgium for piercings, you have to be 16-year-old. If you want piercings earlier, then you have to have a permission slip from your parents. Like your parents have to give you permission. Tattoos same, but the age is 18. So I'm now 18. I can get a tattoo without my parents' permission.
There is a boy from middle school and he's already got a tattoo in his neck. And he's in a middle school. He's not even in high school.
That's what I find a little bit weird here in Brazil. I mean, I like that there's less
Maybe
like.
his parents are tattoo artists.
Yeah, but like I like the fact that there's less like taboo around it here. But
Is taboo a word?
taboo. It's a word in Dutch. Maybe it's not
Really?
a word. Taboo.
But we say that in Portuguese.
Oh, I think it's also in English. Taboo? No? You get what I mean, right? Like they don't think it's a bad thing here, which I think is good.
Like
But maybe
I'm
some
looking at
age
people's
restrictions. Maybe some age restrictions, like, would be good though.
I never had a video.
Filming for half an hour. Maybe we should stop here.
Thank you so much for watching.
Because like you wanted 2 hours, so we have to like.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, comment down below. And subscribe!
That's kind of. It's like it's getting busy the weekends after, because like June 6th, 7th, 8th is like no.
Oi, mãe, eu vou ter que abacaxi. Mãe, é desse
Send those recordings to me.
It's a beautiful mall.
But most
Just
of the time
kidding.
we only have like in Europe Starbucks in like the big cities.
Alright, they're so beautiful!
H&M you also have in the United States. And Zara was first like the H&M, the prices were similar.
The last year of school.
Yeah, and it's probably the last party I can and will go to.